in brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil smite. Beware my power. Green Lantern's light. And I said, hey reviews, this is Typo82. Right now, I'm going to give my episode 30's review for the whole time. So now, we're going to do something different. And I said, I feel strange my power, what was going on. It's like, oh, now of course. Now, I'm going to do a review. My favorite movies, DC Comics, was Superman and Batman. Now, I'm going to do something different right here. It's my favorite movie in 2011 version movie, Green Lantern. Yeah, I know. Everybody wants to hear about this. And do you like this superhero Green Lantern or not? Who knows? But this movie, I really like this movie. So now I got this also, the video game Rise of the Manhunters. I want to talk about that later. Before it was this movie or after this video game or before it was a movie come out. I don't know. Who knows? So anyway, let's talk about the Blu-ray. Oh my god, I got this on Blu-ray. This is extended cut version because I never saw that in this extended cut version, but I saw the theatrical version was amazing. I saw this theaters in 2011. And now looking on the title, the one that says like theatrical and extended cut versions on Blu-ray disc. So that means it's only one disc in this Blu-ray version because they have both versions at the same time. But I never saw that in an extended cut version, but I'm gonna check them out. So at least I find out in the theatrical version was, oh my god, this isn't cutting the version or something like that. But an extended cut version, it means you want to put a little bit longer or something like that. So it might say, not quite exactly in my mind an extended cut versions or some kind of director's cut. I don't know what that means, but it's the same director as far as I know. So now looking at the cast, Ryan Reynolds is Hal Jordan, known as the Green Lantern. He looks fantastic what he did. He looks like more Hal Jordan. Now looking at the guy right here is Sinestro. Ooh. Before he was turning villain, he was turning good because maybe that's Alvin Sue's a friend or mentor or something like that. Before Alvin Sue chose him, Hal Jordan's basically, so he chose a ring, so he becomes a human like a Green Lantern. He looks good, just like the comic book version. But now in Sinestro, before he was turning villain and I was turning good in his first film, it was quite exactly my mind. It's just like, now I want to give you something a little spoiled and at the end of the movie. For example, if you saw some and the theaters might not quite exactly or not. So here it is. In the middle of the movie, there is a Sinestro that's going to keep under the rain, the fear, the yellow Apollo rain. The yellow rain is called fear. And now he's holding it, waiting for it until something happens, until Hal Jordan save his planet Earth known as Parallax. Now is a deep villain, is this powerful villain. Now, and at the end of the movie, Sinestro is keeping the color ring out, and now is putting in the yellow Apollo ring is turning to the fear himself. That was basically, it reminds me that just like the TV series of the Challenge and the Super Friends. And not quite exactly, I remember the comic book version. So now I find out already there's a close solution here because it might say, well, I want to say this, Sinestro, he should be villain in this, turning to the villain in this basically. So I can't remember all these characters and where they come from, but I know this guy is Alvin Sewell, the given Hal Jonas ring. So now this guy, he's a tough, his psychic friend, something like that. Kellogg, woo. He's strongest as guy in an alien as far as I know. His voice was, Michael Duncan Clark, that guy that when he did it, Daredevil, the villain known as the Kingpin, and unfortunately he passed away he made rest in peace in 2011. Michael Duncan Clark made rest in peace, but he was also Armageddon movie, the Michael Space film. I know when he tried like this movie as far as I know. And when I was the Green Mile with Tom Hanks, and he looks good with Kellogg when he's voice and acting Kellogg. And the rest of the cast, I have no clue what it's supposed to be. Now, look at it behind him. Who's the casting in this voice? Yeah, I'm trying to focus on. So Ryan Reynolds says Hal Jordan. Blake Lively, maybe that's his girlfriend, Hal Jordan's girl. I can't remember the cast, the characters. So you have all these characters, including Tim Robbins was on it. I don't know which one of who that means. And the music by James Newton Howard, just like what he did in his movies, like the themes, the composer songs when he did his Space Jam, the Dark Knight trilogy, I can't remember it exactly in my mind. I totally lost it, but I can't remember it exactly what those. But the Green Lantern score, it looks good. When he did. Now, director of Martin Campbell. Last time I heard it, that he was in the directing of the Zorro movies. Antonio Banderas was the Mask of Zorro and the Legend of Zorro. I can't remember it exactly what he did directing. So now that you have a directing in this movie, in Green Lantern, I like this movie. It's a superhero movie. For example, the difference kind of looks like Superman and Batman, basically, in these movies. So now, if you want to hear it about this, it says, experience the action that it wasn't meant to be seen as the Green Lantern takes flight in a full HD. In universe was fasting in the mysterious and in the light force of the protectors for peace and justice hasn't existed for centuries. They are the Green Lantern Corps. When a new enemy called Parallax threatening to destroy the universe, they are fated on the earth. Light in his hands of the corpse, newest recruit, the first human ever select, Hal Jordan, brings in the popular superhero to the big screen. For the first time, the Green Lantern also stars Blake Lively was Cosmic Girl. I can't remember that. So, Perry Sarkard as O'Brien, Mark Strong when he did Sherlock Holmes. Not Michelangelo about that, but the Academy Award. And Angela Bassett, also the Academy Award as an actor's address. And of course, Tim Robbins, also an actor, the Academy Award winner. So now that this, you have this, a Blu-ray excluded extended cut, not seen in the theaters, also the theatrical versions in this one disc. But not only that, this one disc, this paper, you have a Batman Arkham City. I'll do another review sometimes when I got time with it. This is a Blu-ray disc, and this is a DVD. Oh man, this is a DVD. Maybe it's a theatrical version was only. So now you have it here. In this part, I have no clue what that means. I don't know what to say. Green Lantern, it was my favorite movie. So, DC Comics was my favorite superhero. My first part was Superman is my favorite number one. And then number two was Batman. So now number three is the Green Lantern. That part, basically, it was there. Now, Marvel Comics is another number one. Spider-Man, and number two was Captain America. So now it's my favorite five superheroes, my favorite. So Green Lantern, he was my favorite number 5. So basically, when I saw this movie, it was a fantastic movie. But everybody hated it, or some people they liked, and making it fresh and new, something like that. But not too much. The one that says 0 hour or something like that, when Hal Jonas becoming evil, that makes no sense. But it's like a documentary. I saw that last night, so I have no clue what that means, and I didn't know this. Hal Jonas, he should be the hero in this part, in this the making that and make it a good superhero movie. Hal Jonas was. Now, there's a sequel to the Green Lantern, and I know it's not gonna happen. Wait for it until the Justice League movie. But maybe it's the same. Ryan Reynolds gonna be Hal Jordan again on his Green Lantern, or maybe I don't know. Maybe someone else is gonna make it, just like the Justice League series. A Black Green Lantern. I forgot what's his name. The character. But they said that they already updated. I just thinking maybe 50 Cent should be Green Lantern, or Dwayne Johnson known as The Rock, Green Lantern. If Dwayne Johnson is going to be Green Lantern, I have no problem. Go for it. So now this movie, what should I give rating? I'm going to give it 10 out of 10. The Green Lantern movie 2011 version. Now, let's talk about the video game version. Oh, man, what can I say? This game on the PlayStation 3... Wait a minute, I can't even focus on it here. Green Lantern, Rise of the Manhunters. Now, this was after the first one, the first movie, or before was a movie come out. So, this is continuously in this video game. And you have, of course, on the back... Yeah, you have a Sinestro was on it. Hal Jordan was on it. And you can play as... You have a 2 players was on it. And it says, stand together, takes flight, and master the rain. And of course it says, the rain is your control. The universe is your hands. Well, let me tell you the truth is, I beat this game. Finally, I beat this game. Maybe it's at 10 or 11 levels, or I can't remember it exactly. And I just bought it last year before I bought this on Blu-ray. So this game I beat this game. A lot of it. I beat this game each day or 2 days before it was what happened. So I beat this game. So now that's the whole thing. So then you have this, yeah, what can I say? This is a Green Lantern's quite looking exactly. It's like the muscle material, the CG. It was kind of good. It's like a human muscle costume, something like that. It's only CG. But they don't use the material costumes, just like the comics. But here, those two here, it looks good, basically. So that's when you have it here. It's like wow. I really like this drawing that I looked at as the Green Lantern. Now, Type 182, if you ask me and myself, where's the master movie masters figures of the Green Lantern? Well, I don't have it, telling you the truth. Well, I will have it someday when I got time with it or not. So now the Green Lantern Rise on the Manhunters, the PlayStation 3, I'm gonna give it 10 out of 10 because I beat this game. And even what is the name of the guy? Angry Joe, when he did the review of this, but he hates it. Why? It's a very good move. It's a very good video game. This is a Green Lantern, for Christ's sakes. I mean, DC Comics, when I know the Green Lantern is they should be done. But this movie is fantastic. They should make on this part. I don't know what that means. So now you have it here is the Green Lantern is my favorite superhero. So he can use with his power ring, with his lantern. And here's a funny thing I really like the scene in this movie. For example, if there's a funny moment I really like to see at this moment. There's a one scene and when he comes and Chosen, the one that is sitting down and sitting there in the lantern, white point in the power ring, it says to the infinity and beyond, or it says by the power of the Grayskull. That is funny scene. It was funny. It was funny movie, but it is funny scene. I really like this. But the rest of them, well, you're gonna put them in, when he touched the lantern, it's like a glass, and now it's activated, and you can see his creepy eyes, like a cover here. It looks awesome. Now you know what my quote is that it's not. Well, my opinion is it was awesome movie in the Green Lantern. It should be. Now. So bottom line is the Green Lantern. So now I can wait for until the Justice League. It should be the Green Lantern was on it with all the heroes, all the superheroes, just like the Justice League or Super Friends maybe. So now the Green Lantern is my favorite, number 5. So now that's all there is to it. So. Alright then, thank you guys for watching. I hope you like more. My more reviews is coming up more soon, but I'm not going to tell you. It's a surprising. So, this is Type182. So, thank you guys for watching my review of the video game and of course the movie, a Blu-ray movie of the Green Lantern. See you soon guys.